Hello and welcome to another InstaForex daily market analysis. For today, I decided to cover USD, Japanese yen. I'll speak about Bitcoin, dollar index, gold market, crude oil, and NASDAQ 100. I will start with the USD, Japanese yen first. I think there is something pretty interesting at this point because the USD, Japanese yen is near the key short mid long-term resistance, and that is the 152 level. So 152 level, if you can see here, is a massive resistance even from November 2023. But if I go on a monthly time frame, you will see that that was the major high back in October 2022. So this is a critical pivot point, and we can see that market is doing the consolidation in the last, I will say, 6 to 7 days. Very tight consolidation at this point. So the potential breakout to 152 can lead the market, and the USDN can rise substantially from my view if market can break 152 and hold above this level. If we just take a look at the projection, just a very short-term projection, we have some upside reference points. So 153.60 can be upside objective, then 155.70 is like 100 expansion of this previous swing high, and then 161.80% and 159 mark. So pay attention to this potential breakout, and you can even place alert at 152 level and see how the market will react. Now, Bitcoin versus US dollar, nothing really changed. So we had a breakout of the consolidation 2 days ago, this 5-day consolidation. Yesterday was just a reaction, more like a consolidation day. We can see the 10 and 20-day moving average are decreasing at this point. So I do see potential for at least another move lower, at least for the retest of 60,800 mark, and eventually this 59,500 mark. We can also take the expansion tool and place from this swing high, this swing low, and this swing high. And we can see that 100% expansion is at 58,950, and then 161.8 is around 51,000 mark. So if there will be like even bigger downside movement, you can also do some kind of projections, like we can project this trend line and just project parallel line this. So we can see that at 59,000, 58,000 mark can be really a decent downside objective short term on the Bitcoin. Now we have a dollar index. So we had 2 down days in a row from high to low. Market is just around the 20-day moving average. So this might be a support area for the dollar index. You can see the previous swing low and swing highs around 104 and 104.15. So this area can be a strong support for potential reaction up. And if we take, let's say, the middle of this candle, so at the minimum, the reaction up can be around 104.50. If not, then the full retest of this high around 104.83. Let's take a look at the hourly time frame. We can see that this market went pretty much big downside move, and then more like a very, very tight. So momentum is, we're losing momentum on the downside at this point, more like a building a big contraction at this point that can lead for potential rally. So pay attention for that potential strength on the dollar index. Next market is a gold market. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days in a row from low to high, almost from low to high, and we didn't have any single day pullback. So we might see the pullback to be in the play on this market. So let's take a look at the lower time frames. For example, we can go even check in 5-minute time frame. We can see here that after this rally and the 50-bar moving average held pretty well, but at this point we are now sloping to the downside. So this might be the distribution and change from bull to bear environment. So this pullback might be in the play. Downside objectives for this pullback 22.86, and then area around 22.75. From my perspective, short and mid-term trends are up. There is no question about it, but potential for the pullback is there. Crude oil, a similar thing. We had 4 days up. We had a pretty neutral day yesterday, close off the high, and there will be a chance for a pullback also on the WTI. So 85.10, and then we have a potential for, we have a 83.85 potential for the, you know, pullback and the downside movement on the dollar index. And NASDAQ 100, we can see the inside day from yesterday. Still, this, from my view, this is all this bigger distribution in the last 2 months. But we need more like a confirmation. The retake and the pre-break of 18,000 mark can be a good sign for a further drop, even towards 17,400 or even 17,182. And hourly time frame, as we can see here, it's a pretty wild at this point. There is we have some sell-offs, and then some. This can all be still a correction, and then the bar closed well off the high, like a more like a sign of weakness. So we need a more confirmation, but potential downside break of the inside day can be a good sign for the further drop. That'll be all for this update, guys. I hope that you did enjoy. Have a good trading day, and speak to you from tomorrow morning.